I like to do coloring and writing. That's what I like to do, but clean up the garbage for people, cleaning behind all the parking lots, do the big job. It's a big job for me. Then I'll go home and lay down on the couch and have a nap after I'm tired.
Home of Their Own is one small piece of a very long story.
Community Living Parry Sound supported 5 people with complex needs to live in homes of their choice. After a lifetime of living in congregated, segregated housing, Peter now lives in a home he chose with the support he asked for during a neutral planning process that he directed. Empowered by their personal network of friends, family, and paid supports, the people in this video strive to live the life they want with the support they ask for.
So a Home of Their Own project builds on 3 years of work that we've already completed under another project called My Home, My Choice. And it looked at what would happen to people's lives if they were empowered to live typical, ordinary lives within the community as opposed to living within a segregated building operated by an agency that was staffed 24 hours a day.
Since the planning sessions have started, Anthony's quality of life certainly significantly improved.
That was our greatest goal in life, was to get Anthony the help he needed.
We now actually have a meaningful conversation, which we did not have in all the years before, considering Anthony's just coming up on 54. It is significant.
Being involved with Pete's planning meeting over the past few years has been an amazing new chapter and experience in our family's lives. I can say that Pete is a fun-loving, caring, generous, friendly person with a warm personality and is someone special unlike anyone else.
When I started working with Community Living Parry Sound approximately 23 years ago, there really wasn't any goals that we would work through. It was just sort of, you go and you plan a trip. It really wasn't a choice back then.
Before, we were kind of more in the do role, so we did things for people. So we went in and cooked for them. So now we're teaching people to cook for themselves.
It wasn't until the 2000s that we started sitting down with people and asking them truly what they would like as their vision and their goal.
In the past, we would have planning sessions and develop people's personal plans for their life for the year, picking their goals.
But we needed to go further. We needed to support people and empower people to become really the masters of their own destiny.
My first planning meeting that I had with the neutral facilitator, I left there totally confused, but I also left there with a regained hope again that, wow, we are going in a different direction this time.
It's so important, the planning sessions, because we would never have thought to do anything like that.
He has become a lot more personable, and actually we see him with a bit of a sense of humor now.
It's been absolutely fabulous that we've had the support that we have had.
It's okay to have people involved in that person's plan that we as support staff ourselves would not typically have in that person's plan.
It's not always about a happy ending. It's often about challenging problems that are happening and not being alone with those problems.
I think the planning meeting was well facilitated and we enjoyed being part of it. I think it's a great idea to be able to participate in it and knowing what's going on.
Some very intimate planning sessions have occurred that have resulted in a person feeling not alone with their problems, with families feeling that at least someone is walking with them.
The project has resulted in even better outcomes than we had anticipated.
And being able to get Pete to have these special times with his family is huge because he never had them. He was always in an institution, so he didn't even know his family until 5 years ago. That is the rewarding part to me.
Go get a coffee at Tim Hortons. Go for a walk downtown. Go for a walk down to the restaurants. And go for a walk up the Trappers. And then walk down again to the Friendship Center. See the birds and dogs. My dog came all the way up my lap. Those are the things.
It's great to be involved and be supportive when you can, and it helps to encourage Pete and to know that he has people that care and want the best for him.
What I've learned is even though there is a tremendous amount of bureaucracy and red tape, if you have a dream, if you have a concept, then we can achieve this, and that's been our goal from the onset.
So Home of Their Own is about housing and about neutral planning and facilitation within an agency, and it's an innovative project. And we could never have done this work had that funding not been in place.
Neutral planning and facilitation can really focus not on service solutions, but on the person themselves and their vision and their dreams for the future.
We have learned so much from the mistakes as well as the successes.
I have learned that the dreams that people have are truly not unrealistic. They have the same goals as everyone else in life. It's an awesome experience to watch them grow as we grow with them.